You guys are 1.8 billion Muslims. So that's 180 million Muslims. There's only 17 million Jews in the world. And you want to tell me that it's only a few people? I don't buy that. Those few people can cause a lot of death and destruction. Those few people run into Christmas parties in Germany. You know, the guy who crashed into that was a radical Muslim from Saudi Arabia who did that to Christian people celebrating Christmas. Does that seem legitimate to you?
Yeah, I'm with you. You're right. Yeah, I'm with you. That's true. That's true. Yes.
OfficialSaharTV. OfficialSaharTV. Let's go. Protect the Jews, fight the lies. Can't you see? Debunk the hate, bring the peace. We're the key.
Before we get into the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and comment down below. And please watch the video all the way through, as it helps me with the algorithm and getting it trendy on the For You page. You can also become my Patreon to support me financially. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video.
I think I know that guy, man.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, okay. Right, I'm live now.
I'm not live, no. I just record the content. It's Israel versus Palestine.
Fuck, you know, man.
Why?
My enemy now, you know?
I'm your enemy?
Yep.
Are you Palestinian?
Of course, man.
So why am I your enemy? I think your enemy should be your leaders. Hamas is your enemy, not me. I'm not your enemy. I don't want you to be dead. I want you to prosper.
Okay.
I don't think you want me to prosper.
Imagine you're from Palestine, all right? So it'll be sad for you, or no?
No, of course not. I'll be sad for you because of your leaders' poor actions of invading Israel on October 7th and raping our women. That's a stupid decision, and that's going to get your city destroyed.
Nah, bro, I don't think about that.
Really? You don't think that if a neighboring country to Britain would invade your country and rape your women and behead people alive and, you know, do all these crazy things, you don't think Britain would retaliate?
That's everything that you're lying, man. That's
Lying?
fucking
Name a single lie that I just mentioned. One lie, I'm converting to Islam. Go.
Are you Muslim?
No, I'm Jewish.
Are you still no?
But can you tell me also another thing that's interesting? And I'm not meaning to be offensive. You know how they say that all Jews are white colonizers?
No, I don't think about that.
A lot of people say that. I talk to many pro-Palestinian people and they say that Jews are European colonizers. Now, the funny thing is, you don't look very dark to me. And you claim to be a Palestinian. How come?
I don't think it's Palestinian guys. Yes, I don't think. Maybe, yeah, it's true. They're from Palestine, but they don't live like in Palestine, like other country, maybe.
You know that the people that claim to be Palestinians are Arabs who come from the Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so where do Jews come from?
I don't know, man. Only like Israel.
Judea.
Like,
Jews come from Jews come
from
Judea.
Wait, sorry. Like if Hitler, if you steal his life now, like there's no Jewish, there's no Israel about this.
If Hitler was still alive?
Yeah, man.
I mean, if Hitler would not have escaped from Germany, he would have been killed. So Hitler would not have been alive, but at the end of the day, the Jews would have returned to Israel one way or another, whether you like it or not. And by the way, I'm really trying to understand your point of view because I want you to live here. I don't think you want me to live here. That's the problem. That's where we have a problem, where you and I cannot agree, because I don't mind you living here as long as you don't do any terror attacks against me, but you claim that everything is Palestine. And I disagree.
Like if you are a Muslim, you'll understand everything, Baba.
I know Muslim. I know something called din batil, meaning that the moment it became a Muslim country or a Muslim land, it can no longer become anything else. But Jews don't believe in Islam. So your theory and your understanding and my understanding are not the same.
But like there is only Allah. He knows like what happened like in the future.
At the end of the day, we have the same God, but we don't have the same book. You believe in a different book than me.
I know, but when you died, all right, when you died, and God, Allah, will ask you, and you say, who is your Allah or God? What is the answer?
There's only one God. That's my God. Wait, I want to understand. If you would have lived in Palestine right now, would you share the land with me?
Oh, never.
Well, you see, that's the problem. I'm willing to share the land with you. You're not willing to share the land with me. That's exactly why we have a problem.
Like if you would share, it's not like this, bro.
What is that?
Like if you are share, like it's not like this. Well, why like Israel they attack Palestine like many people that died like in Palestine also.
Because
and
I know people died in Gaza, but that's because of what your leaders did. It's all because of your leaders. If your leaders would not have invaded Israel, not a single Palestinian in Gaza would have been dead right now.
That's so sad, man.
Why is it upsetting? Please tell me. Please tell me, because my country was invaded on October 7th with people from Gaza claiming to be freedom fighters, people who came to rape girls and burn people alive, and they took 237 people hostage in Gaza. What would you expect Israel to do?
But actually, Baba, look, actually, like before, there is like it's not existing like this Israel.
Of
It's
course it
Palestine.
did. Of course it is. It's the land of Israel. It was on your Palestinian coins given by
There
the
is
British mandate. Yes, yes, it was.
like look is a book like the maps one, geographic is the older one.
Are
There's
you
no
a, are
like
you a Muslim?
of course I'm Muslim.
What in the Quran in Surah 520 and 521 it says, "Please enter the Holy Land that Allah has assigned to you." He says it to Moses in the Quran. So the moment you tell me this land doesn't belong to the Jews, you are denouncing the Quran. You're saying it's not
Okay.
legitimate
How do you know that?
because I read the Quran.
Which one Quran?
You don't believe me?
Show me.
I will. If I say it to you, will you believe that this is Jewish land?
Maybe no, because I'm going to believe that.
You speak Arabic, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Surah 520 and 521. I'm going. When Moses said to his people, "O my people, remember God's blessing upon you when he placed prophets among you and made you kings and gave you what he never gave any other people. O my people, enter the Holy Land which God has assigned to you and do not turn back." That's in the Quran. And now if you want the Arabic version, just to make sure I'm not making anything up, this is the Arabic version. I don't exactly understand Arabic. I'm assuming it ended, but what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, that's true, but I don't like this, bro.
So that's the thing. Now that you acknowledge that your Quran says that we can live in the land as the Jewish people were given this land by Allah, I'm telling you, I don't mind living here with you, but you're telling me you will never live here with me. But your book says that this is Jewish land. Why? Why don't you accept your book?
Bro, wait. Can you tell me the name of the surah?
Yeah. Surah 520 and 521. It says here, Surah Al-Ma'idah.
All right.
Surah Al-Ma'idah 20 and 21.
إذا قال موسى لقومه يوم قال اذكروا نعم الله عليكم إذا جعل فيكم أنبياء وجعلكم ملوكا وآتاكم ما لم يؤتي أحد من على أدباركم
Yeah, that's true, but
Now, I'm telling you, I'm going to ask you again. Now, after reading this, would you be willing to share the land with Jews who are willing to share the land with you as long as there's no terror?
that's a hard question, Baba.
I know. I can see your thinking, but try to think about it based on what you just read in the book.
That's so hard.
Listen, I know that some negative stuff are being taught against Jews in Islamist in Islamic literature. So I get why it's a difficult why it's a
Yeah,
difficult,
exactly.
why it's a
Yeah.
difficult question. But look at me. Do I seem to you like I don't want peace? Look at me. Do I seem like a monster to you? Do I seem like a guy
No.
with horns? No.
No, that's not. Don't say that.
Bro,
But
not you.
But that's what your literature is talking about. It's talking about the Jewish people. That's what the hadiths are talking about the Jewish people.
Depends for a person.
It depends on a person.
Yeah.
But do you
So
think
like,
do you think that the Jewish people are any different than Muslims?
or a meaning.
Like I'm not asking about religion. I'm asking about as a person. Do you think that the Jews are any different than you?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Well, how is it
depends.
different? I mean, yeah, I know we're different, but are we different in a negative way or are we different in a positive way?
I can talk about like personality, like viewpoint. It depends.
You know what? I'm gonna help you a little bit understand more. The Jewish people have not started a single war against neighboring countries in Israel ever. Not a single war. The 1948 war was started by 5 Arab countries around Israel. Same as the 1967 war. It was launched after Egypt took their tanks to the border of Israel in order to attack. Israel just attacked first. Same applies as the first intifada. Palestinians attacked first. Same as the second intifada. Palestinians attacked first. Same as the Yom Kippur War in 1973. Arabs attacked first. The Jews never attack first. And then when people die, people say Israel's killing children. Israel's killing civilians. It was never Israel's goal to kill civilians. It's always the goal of the other side. Always.
No, they didn't, bro. They didn't.
Of course they did. In the first and second intifada, you know how many children they killed in Israel? So many.
Nah.
Of course they did.
Look Because, bro, like, because it's actually they started first. They started attack.
No, I just told you that Israel did not start a single attack unprovoked. Not a single attack. Since the beginning of 1948, not a single attack was initiated by Israel.
Nah, bro.
I'm telling you. Was I wrong about anything that I said so far? You said nah about the Quran as well, but I was right about this one as well.
I don't think about
You don't want to think about it, huh? When you're facing the harsh reality, you don't want to think about it?
Nah, not about that, man. Because I don't want to say that.
You don't want to see that because you're terrified it's going to break your reality?
No.
You know what's the most difficult part for a person to acknowledge?
Say it.
That he's on the wrong side.
Nah.
I'm telling you. The most difficult thing for somebody to acknowledge is to admit they were wrong and that their group is wrong. It's the most difficult thing. Try to get somebody on the left side of politics to become right wing. I want to see you try.
Can you just look? Islam never did a mistake. Okay.
No, you're asking if I think that Islam never made a mistake?
Yeah.
I think Islam made many mistakes.
Okay. Tell me what.
For example, their ridiculous hatred against Jews. That's a mistake.
Say it again.
The ridiculous hatred against Jews.
Yeah, but
Man.
because like Jews, I provoke. That's what.
No, I think you're being provoked against the Jews because of your text. I don't think Jews are trying to provoke you in any way.
Never do this.
What do you mean?
Like Muslim people don't do this. Like they never provoke. Another,
Muslim people don't provoke. So what are the people yelling from the river to the sea? Palestine will be free.
I told you. Okay, it depends per person. All right, it depends.
It depends on the person. I saw thousands of people chanting "Globalize the Intifada" or "Death to all the Jews," or they're chanting to the Jews of Khaybar. Don't forget what Muhammad did to you. We will come to do it to you again. Don't you remember this chant?
Who? Muhammad.
Yes. Don't you remember this chant?
No, it depends on person. Okay, like did you took some? Okay, which country?
Which country? They chanted it in the United States. They chanted it in the UK. They chanted it in Italy. They chanted it in France. They chanted it in Morocco. In many Muslim states they did, but now that the UK is turning more Muslim, they're also chanting it there.
You see now? So that depends.
It depends. Even if you tell me only 10% of the Muslims are radicals, only 10%. That's 180 million Muslims. Because you guys are 1.8 billion Muslims. So that's 180 million Muslims. There's only 17 million Jews in the world. And you want to tell me that it's only a few people? I don't buy that. Those few people can cause a lot of death and destruction. Those few people run into Christmas parties in Germany. You know, the guy who crashed into that was a radical Muslim from Saudi Arabia who did that to Christian people celebrating Christmas. Does that seem legitimate to you?
Yeah, I'm with you. You're right. Yeah, I'm with you. That's true. That's true. Yes, I'm alright.
It doesn't matter if it's a select few. If these select few can cause terror and can make the world collapse, I don't care. It's a select few. It takes a very few people to crash a plane into a building. Very few.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. You're right here. I'm with you. There's many people.
And now I'm going to ask you for the last time. Would you share the land with the Jews? Yes or no?
Damn. Bro. Shit. Nah, bro. I don't think no, bro.
I'll give you a few more days. I think you're trying to open up a little bit more.
But actually, Baba, I have a question, all right?
Please.
Do you know, okay, I want to talk about, do you know like Berber people, like Amazigh?
Of course. I have Amazigh friends.
Yeah, that because I'm Berber, actually. I'm Berber.
Oh, so you're not Palestinian?
Look.
Are you from Morocco? Algeria?
No, from Algeria.
Algeria?
From
Awesome. Do you guys do the same type of clapping? You do the same... You do the same thing like in Morocco?
No, it's different. It's different culture.
Different culture. Got you. But this is a great example, okay? Berbers were colonized by Muslims. The Berber people are the indigenous people to Algeria, right? And Morocco.
Yeah.
And then who came and colonized them?
I don't know very well like about that.
Islam. Muslims. During the 7th
Yeah.
century, they came and conquered these states, and now it's Muslim states. But they used to be controlled by Berbers and Amazigh, you know?
Yeah.
They used to be controlled by the indigenous people. Same as Jewish people in Israel. Jewish people controlled Judea. They were kicked out, forced out, and now people all around the world saying Jews don't belong in Judea. Why? Because we were kicked out, like the Berbers were, and like the Amazighs were. I'm not saying you were kicked out, but your culture was being overpowered by a different group of people, and then it forced you to get to be a Muslim. You know, it forced you to turn into a Muslim. But I have to go. I'm getting a call. Okay, guys.
All right.
Yalla, have a good one.
Fire to the beat, official Sahar TV. Official Sahar TV. Let's go. Protect the Jews, fight the lie.